based on a historical story of an account of a battle between David and Goliath, where the giant warrior was defeated by a small young shepherd's boy called David. So this is a historical event that is peppered with inspiration and humor at the same time. So Messiu first started off unknowingly with a very engaging picture. And somehow I think the audience were skewed in a certain manner, and she could have leveraged on this so-called joke, because people would relate her as a lactation specialist. So she could have used this as a twist to her story by starting off with a valley and how eventually it led to this very serious historical event to create a bit more suspense. Okay, so one thing that I really liked about Messiu's speech was how she had set the plot, the conflict, the characters, and all very clearly using very descriptive imagery, such as how she described Goliath as a man who is 9 inches tall. Sorry. Bronze. Bronze. Sorry, I can't read my handwriting today. With a scaly armor, and it's very interesting, which I like very much in Messiu's mannerism, is how she can so naturally create humor in the way she is, and I am very tickled by her as my ex-roommate. Just the way she moves around and talks I'm very tickled by it. So she was able to laugh about herself, how she likened the armor suit to her own weight, and how she could create, from a very serious energy to change it into something very light, where she and used this pepper to shoot the forehead of the enemy. So this was very unintended humor, which I'm very tickled by Messiu. So Messiu also built up an excellent climax, because I felt initially it was a very factual and tense environment, but later it transformed very quickly into something light, where she created a lot of energy and laughter from the crowd. So one thing that I felt Messiu could improve on is that, as this is an inspirational speech, I felt she could evoke a bit more emotions from the audience, and to have more more exaggeration and vocal variety, which she had, but she kind of increased momentum along the way from 4 minutes onwards. So at the start, Messiu was standing in the center of the stage without much motion. So if she could delineate the stage better, where the king of Israel was speaking versus the other side, that would be a bit clearer in terms of stage delineation. And also to create more fear when the Israelis are afraid of him, and how they want to kill somebody, so have more actions on that. Well, to sum up, I felt that Messiu has done an excellent job in reminding me of this battle between the two sides with this excellent drawing of hers. It's a good structure with a powerful message, and she could have done better with having more emotions and vocal variety. Thank you very much.